Hey guys, Xfox here playing a little Diablo 3, and some of you guys wanted to know my monk build and take a good, closer look at some of my items, my resistance, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys just a quick overview of my monk build and where I'm at. So I'm on Inferno. I'm on Act, I think this is Act 2, I believe. But it's super tough, especially solo. When you hit a lot of the elite mobs, it's really hard to kill them, especially with one guy, even though I have a super ton of good stuff. So let's check out what I got. So damage, you can see, is super high. I was running a shield for a while, even though my DPS goes a little bit down and I get more HP, but it was just, I don't know, I didn't like running this, so yeah. Anyway, so you can check it out. I run 2 fists. You can check out that fist right there. Pretty darn good. I run this second fist, or this first fist, whatever you want to call it. There's my boots. I try to stack a ton of dex because I use that mantra that gives you, basically turns your dex into armor, so you have a ton of armor. I'm going to check out my pants here. Pants aren't the best. So again, you can see I stack vitality and dex, or at least what I can afford. Some of the stuff is just crazy prices right now. I can't really afford anything that great. But a lot of the stuff is pretty decent, and it's still, a lot of the stuff is very tough for me. I want to get a new amulet, but I can't really find one that decent in the auction house. Plus my helm is alright. Alright, so now you see my items again. Watch this in HD, guys, so you guys can check it out. But we're going to check out some of my stats. So you can see, pretty huge increase on dex because of my dex, because I'm a monk, of course. You can see my resistance is not that high, but I do use the mantra that basically gives me, it makes my resistances equal to the highest resistance I have. Of course, my maximum life, about 44k, and I was actually running with about 27k, but doing more DPS. But the thing is when you're running it solo through Inferno, it's very tough. Act 1 is absolutely no problem. I can run through Act 1 and pretty much tank the Butcher all by myself with absolutely no problem. It's just Act 2 here where it gets a little more tough, and the mobs just, I need at least a couple more guys, but I still get 2 or 3 hit fairly easy. You can see the life per second is not all that great. Life per kill, and a little bit of life per hit. I want to get. Oh, I guess I don't. Oh, did I take away the? Yeah, there we go. That's when it gives me a little bit of life per hit. So about 400. I was gonna try and boost that up so I can get a decent amount of life per hit. So every time that I hit, since the monk hits pretty quick, you're gonna gain 4,000 life back. But I don't have enough money or anything to get another one of these hands with life on hit. If I do, I'll try it and let you guys know how the build goes. But yeah, I couldn't find a good one in the auction house. So you can check this out. Decent magic find, 18%. Bonus experience per kill. That really doesn't matter right now since I'm already level 60. But yeah, that's my build. Let me show you guys my actual things I use here. Of course, I use Blinding Flash with the Faith in the Light rune. You can see it's pretty decent. Just increases the effectiveness of Blinding Flash. Of course, Serenity. I think every monk is going to use this, and I also use the rune to increase it to 4 seconds. Breath of Heaven. This is pretty good, and the reason why I use this is because it's not only great for a heal, but it's also great for the attack speed damage increase, so 15 seconds. And I've been messing with this one, using the mantra of evasion instead of the mantra of inviction or whatever that increases your hit points, or sorry, increases your damage. I've been sort of flip-flopping depending on who's in my group. If it's just me, I'll probably use this, or I can just switch it. Of course, Deadly Reach with Keen Eye. And now, one of the things too here, guys, is everybody always asks me, they say, "Oh, man, how did you get 2 defensive items in there?" They say, how did you get 2 defensive when it's usually defensive, offensive, and so forth? So if you guys didn't already know, you guys can come to this here and go into options and go to gameplay. And there's elective mode. Go ahead and check that if you guys didn't already know. And what that does, it allows you to, on your skills, so for this you can see you can hit this and pick any one you want. So you can pick multiple things from the same tree. This is huge. I actually didn't know this until I was level 60. So it let me use some of the good skills inside, some of these things. So, very, very good. The mantra again. I'm actually going to switch this. Oops. I'm actually going to switch number 4 mantra here to that because this mantra here was just not cutting it for me. So, I'm going to switch back to this and probably use Probably use this one, right? Yeah, probably use... Which one is it? Transgression? There we go. Yep. So this is the one I would use, of course, if I was inside a group, but that's the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and accept. And yeah, that's my build that I use, guys. So I mean, you know... Oh, actually, let me show you my passive skills, too. So check it out. I use, of course, Transcendence, so it's almost like a heal. I might actually get rid of this, but it's great to have because you keep healing yourself back up. Seize the Initiative, of course. I think this is a gimme on all monks. They basically turn their dex, of course, into armor. Then, of course, one with everything where it turns your resistance up. I actually might take this one off because I deal so much damage that I really don't care. I want to pick something else that does more damage. So let me know what you guys use. Leave a video response and let me know how you guys build your monks because I'm always looking for the highest DPS sort of setup I can do. Thanks again, guys.